8 Prohibited foods you cannot eat in America. The United States follows a strict system when it comes to food. This strictness was reflected in the prohibition of some common food items in the world, as it is forbidden for residents to eat or bring them into the country in any way. In the article, we review 8 prohibited foods that anyone who eats them in America is punished. 1. Horse meat. Under the Federal Meat Inspection Act, meat in the United States is subjected to such rigorous inspections that some popular species in the world, including horse meat, are excluded from the list of permitted meats. The USDA Food Safety and Inspection Service has not been authorized to fund inspection for the slaughter of horses for human consumption since 2006. Due to the inability to inspect them, horses are not legally slaughtered in America. Banning the slaughter of horses for meat has become an annual battle in Congress, according to USA Today. There is bipartisan support for permanently banning it, something the Humane Society of the United States supports but the American Veterinary Medical Association does not. 2. The Scottish haggis. The Scottish national dish. It is traditionally made with a lamb stomach served as a sack containing all the other ingredients including the chopped lungs. This traditional dish has been banned in the United States to protect the consumer, because digestive fluids can make their way into the lungs of an animal during the slaughter process, creating a risk of foodborne illness. So, many people in the United States make haggis with ingredients like ground lamb and organ meats from other animals like beef or chicken livers. 3. Gooseberry. This prohibition mainly applies to residents of the northeastern part of the country. Maine, Delaware, New Hampshire, and a handful of other states maintain bans on gooseberries and its cousin blackcurrant because some varieties induce and help a deadly tree disease known as white pine blister rust. And since the Northeast is so fond of white pine trees, it's no wonder why these types of fruits are banned. 4. Mechanically separated beef MS. You can't find mechanically separated beef in the United States because it can contain bovine spongiform encephalopathy, which you know better as mad cow disease. MS beef is a paste-like meat product made when edible meat still attached to the bone is pushed through a sieve under high pressure, which separates the bone from the meat tissue, but the process was deemed unsafe in 2004. However, the risk of mad cow disease is not limited to MS-modified meat, as other parts of cattle are prohibited for human food, including cow brains, skulls, eyes, spinal cords, tonsils, and various other parts. 5. The sassafras plant. Sassafras leaves contain oils that have been linked to carcinogens, although previously it was used in all kinds of dishes, foods and drinks, and even to treat high inflammation. Because of its association with cancer, the sassafras plant was banned for human consumption in the 1960s in the United States by the Food and Drug Administration and remains taboo today. 6. Foie gras. Ducks or geese are fed huge amounts of food through a tube until their livers swell to at least 8 times their normal size. In this way foie gras, or fatty duck are produced. Many U.S. states today have laws banning this dish due to its inhumane way of production, and some other states where the dish is still served are following suit. 7. Unpasteurized milk. Unpasteurized milk is on the list of prohibited foods in the United States due to its potential to contain disease-causing bacteria. Pasteurization, or heating the milk sufficiently, kills bad bacteria that cause diseases such as Salmonella, Escherichia coli, and Listeria. These species cause deadly diseases such as tuberculosis, typhoid fever, diphtheria, and others. Some people prefer to drink milk without pasteurization, which has prompted many U.S. states to enforce pasteurization laws. Other states still allow raw, unpasteurized milk to be sold only on farms, not in stores. 8. Fresh ackee. It is native to West Africa, and is also found in other tropical regions such as Jamaica, but it can only be eaten in canned or frozen form in the United States, because the red skin of the fruit is rich in vitamins. However, the pear-shaped fruit contains a deadly toxin called hypoglycine, which is only present when it is freshly picked and before it is fully ripe. This toxin can cause severe hypoglycemia, severe vomiting, and in severe cases, death. If the information is useful for you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get everything new.